My name is Maria Orozco, and today I will be discussing the Infosys and Strategic Human Resources Management case study. At this company, the owner, Nayanara Amorfi, and six other of colleagues instigated Infosys and its strategic human resources management idea. The purpose was to generate a software company that was of, by, and for the professionals. Infosys co-founders wanted a company that would be professionally managed and presented to fair deal to all the stakeholders, including their employees. The company grew globally, and so they encountered with national and international regulations that requires owners to think ingeniously in order to compete with other software companies. At the same time, the owners faced with employees that were becoming very, I would say, disconnected with what they perceive as withdrawing benefits and indifference of their creativeness and technical originality, which they felt very frustrated and that the company were not paying enough attention to their matters and their personal needs. By the fact that not only all the employees shared the vision, efforts management seemed to be obstructed as well. Also, pure communication between managers and employees was clearly an issue when paired with a high turnover rate. Costs were being sustained because of increased recruiting efforts spurred by this rate. Various employees view by management as something that could address the discontent of the employees felt short of being successful. The management team of Infosys conclusively realized that all of these changes encountered in a quite short period of time were really not working. Some of the challenges I would say that they encountered were that they were unable to continue the force began in the first 5 years of the operation. A fragment of the problem was that the bureaucracy they faced, they were attempting to grow global in their operations. The company also went through changes in the employees' relations. Despite all the efforts to improve the current relations through these changes, the employees were very dissatisfied and turnover rate was increasing. The benefits they provided when the company was starting out were undergoing changes and not available to new employees, which was clearly the reason why employees were like very frustrated. A solution to the company's challenges, I would say that it would be implementing a concrete strategic human resources plan which could have avoided many of the employees' matters that Infosys was experiencing. And the human resources department did not seem to be like too much involved with the employees. And regarding the material, it seemed that the management of the company was primarily concerned, as they would have been, with the company progression and development. In that growth, they provide that they felt were more like inadequate benefits to employees and found that most employees were becoming dissatisfied. The management and supervisions were not adequately providing information to employees during the changes, and the employees felt that the organization was becoming more and more impersonal. And some recommendations I can give to the management team is to implement a good strategic plan by the company and the human resources department, which would have resolved quite of the few of the problems that they had. The strategic planning involves planning for the changes that the organization realizes and facilitates the development of the progress and policies that address the critical strategic challenges being faced by the organizations. A rapidly changing environment needs more than just a department that enforces rules and standards of behavior on the employees. I would say that Infosys should have recruited the human resources our partner in their plan for the expansion and allowing that department to organize the employees development process to include those activities would have built the teams necessary to work on the various projects. Also, I think that the human resources had not been as fully involved as they should have been when it became to informing the employees of the changes that the company was experiencing and their place in the eventual success of that expansion. A good strategic plan would have the human resources department involve the employees and managers like in teams building and information sharing so that the employees would buy into the goals and expectations of the company. By involving managers, all of the players would learn the various aspects of the changes and how to manage them. I would say it. Um, I personally think that employees are the key assets in an organization, and utilizing a strategic human resources to attract the right employees and use their knowledge to bring optimal performance in managing the company capital resources will expand the organization's competitive advantage in the marketplace. To conclude, I would say that the strategic human resources management provides the greatest support for a company in achieving its mission and goals because it works with all levels of an organization. And a strategic human resource is more involved in helping the company to bring their employees on board by employing changes management techniques designed to motivate employees, encourage effective communication, train and cross-train employees in the functions they expect to perform, and further the company goals of moving forward successfully. So this is how I would conclude this presentation, and thank you.